crafters, and welcome to Creative Moments by G. Yay! We are so excited about today's tutorial. We have a fantastic card that we're going to share with you. Some people call it the peekaboo card. Some people call it a slider card. But so you can call it whatever you want. Now, if you've joined, say hi to us. Let us know where you're from. Remember, Maudie, my sister, is over there in the chat room. We do this journey together, and we have so much fun. And we just appreciate all the comments that you have and just chatting back and forth. The other great thing about today is later in the session, we actually have a template for you to help you with this card. So we're very excited about that. I just want to do a quick reminder of our March card challenge. Now, if you haven't seen that over on YouTube, you might watch that video. Make that card. It's so much fun. And then post a picture of it over on Facebook. That is really fun because we're going to have a giveaway next week. So you still have until next Monday at midnight to get your picture up. The other thing I wanted to remind you of is take a moment and share our YouTube channel with all your friends, crafting or not. I mean, maybe you have friends that don't craft, but they just like to watch other people do it. So we would love for them to join us on YouTube and watch our videos. I'm just going to click over here and see who's up. Hey, Joan. Hey, Tammy. So happy that you're here. Sunny but chilly in Maryland. Ooh. I bet it is chilly in Maryland. And Tammy, where are you from? Now, Tammy, I'm just curious, McFarland, is that an Irish name? It sounds Irish to me, McFarland. What a pretty name. Okay. Well, I think we should go ahead, head down to the crafting table, and let's get busy. Let me show you the card that we are going to make. Now look at this. Look at how we've popped up something. We're not going to pop ours up today, but we just wanted to show you what it looks like if you pop it up. And then you simply open it up and it slides over another message. Really an easy card to make because we have broken it down into 3 steps. And I think you're going to find these very easy for you as you go through it. And stay with us till the end because we have 2 more cards to show you. Now, this is a landscape card, but we are also going to show you my attempt of a portrait card. So make sure that you stick around so that you can see that. Let's go over the stamp pads that you're going to need today if you make exactly the same card. We used Melon Mambo, Granny Apple, and Polished Pink because we stayed in the pink. Hey, Brenda! So happy that you're here from Alberta, Canada. I bet it's chilly up there. And I also want to remind everyone, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Pinterest and sign up for our newsletter. We have a fantastic cake recipe on our newsletter this month. It's not too sweet. And Brenda actually made it for her company so she can tell you how good it is. So if you want to head over to creativemomentsbyg.com, and Maudie can put that link up into the chat room, then you can sign up for our newsletter and we'll be happy to send that to you. So let's go over what you're going to need to make this card. Now, look what I've done. I want to make it as easy as possible for you. So you're going to need a front card that is 4 1/4 by 8 1/4. You're going to score it at 5 1/2. And see where we scored it? So you're going to do that. Now, you're also going to need DSP for this because we want to make it easy and quick. And the DSP is 5 1/4 by 4. So we did it this way so that we could make it easy for you. So here's going to be the front card. Now the inside card is 4 1/4 by 8 1/2 and you score at 4 1/4. So you score it right in half. And we have a terrific template to share with you. So a little bit later, Maudie will put that link into the chat room. And then finally you have a back. 4 1/4 by 5 3/4, and you score at 5 1/4. You score at a fourth just a tiny little fourth right here. Or you can score at 5 1/4, put it in this way and score. We have everything scored for you so that we can get into the making of the card. So the first thing you want to do is let's put these to the side and let's start on the inside of the card because we need 3 circle openings. Now you can use a die if you want, but I like to just go ahead and use a punch because it's easy. Hey Mary, so happy you've joined us. So the way we do this is, here's the front. So we're going to go ahead and just use our punch, put it in, and because this is kind of awkward, right? We're going to turn it to the side and we're going to line up the paper right here. Get that lined up and go ahead and just, once it's lined up, punch it. Now we need a circle punched in the back. So you can, if you want, go ahead and take a pencil and draw a circle. But what I like to do is just go ahead and put it back in the punch. We're going to line up that circle. I can see it very clearly. And we're just going to punch. And now we have 2 circles. Now, before we start our steps, I want to go ahead and get the front and get the circle punched out on the front. So let's go ahead and do that. We need to line this up. So take your inside, put it on top of the front card, and I would recommend that until you get used to all these pieces, go ahead and label your pieces. Now you could do it with a sticky, or you could simply put I for inside and put an F for front. That makes it easy. But see how this is the front, and we've simply folded this to the left, and we've lined it up, and now we're just going to punch that hole. You need to make sure it's lined up really well, and then we'll have all our holes punched so we don't have to worry about it. So get it lined up and simply punch it. Okay, so we're going to put that front back to the side. We have our hole punched, and we're simply going to put our label on it and put it to the side. So here we have the inside of our card. This is actually the mechanism inside. So actually, McFarlane was from Scotland. Oh my goodness, how interesting. Oh, very interesting. Such a great name. So here's the inside of the card. Now we want to open it up and we want to decorate it because you're going to see this part of the card when you open it up. So let's go ahead and bring in our Melon Mambo, and we are going to stamp some flowers. Now we are using this beautiful artistically inked. You can use any flower, any image that you want really, but we just think this is so pretty. So we're going to go ahead and just ink a flower there, put one right to the side, and now we need to bring in our leaves. So we're going to bring in our granny apple, and we are working on step 1. So step 1 is the inside panel, and that's what we're working on. So now we're going to bring in our leaves and just get us some leaves going on right here. And why I like this is, oh my goodness, all we're doing is stamping. We don't have to color. Makes it a very quick card. Okay, now we need the inside circle, and we're going to just put some polished pink right there. Get that right in the ends. Uh-oh. Oops. That's okay. We're going to go right over it. Polished pink. Do it one more time. There we go. Okay. We're going to close that up. And so now we have the inside of our card. Now we're going to work with our back. And the reason we're going to do that is because the inside of the card is attached to the back. and it attaches right here on this little bitty strip, the 1/4 inch that we made. It's going to go just like that. And what happens is it folds like this. See how it folds to the back? So what I encourage you to do is go ahead and we're going to draw a circle. We're going to fold this over because we don't want to attach it just yet. And we're going to put the inside over the back. Now we are working with the back side of the card, so this is step 2. And we're simply going to draw a circle. So just very lightly draw that circle. And you see how we have it on the back side of the card. Here we go. And now we're going to decorate this area as well. Now this is the message that you will see all the time. When you open up your card, this is the one you'll see. It's on the back. So I tell you that because you want to make sure which message do you want them to see all the time. And we're going to bring sending you lots of love. So we're going to simply open up our Melon Mambo and stamp that right in the center and then add some flowers. Just make sure it's straight right in the center. And then we're going to bring in smaller flowers from that stamp set and just add it around, because you can always come back in and erase the line, right? You don't have to worry about that. Now we're going to add smaller leaves from our stamp set. Just get that added. And you can decorate it as much or as little as you want. Just get a leaf going here, one there. And I'm going to go ahead and use my plastic eraser. We love this eraser to erase this line. It erases it perfectly. We have a YouTube short on this, so if you haven't seen it, go spend 55 seconds and watch the short. Love this eraser. So now we have the back panel and the inside panel already done. All we have to do now is add a strip of tear and tape right here. So I'm just going to lay this straight, right? We're going to add our tear and tape. And we're going to attach it. Get that right there. Tear it off. I love this tape. Very strong. We're going to use our Take Your Pick tool to get that top off. And now we're simply going to add it right here. And you can do it however you want. We're just going by this score line right here. Add it right there. And now we can take this off and fold it over, and there we have the back.